Basil?
Hi dear, just checking the doors.
The actress Prunella Scales, best known for her role as the long-suffering wife Sybil in Fawlty Towers, has died at the age of 93. Other news now, and the actress Prunella Scales, best known for her role as Sybil in Fawlty Towers, has died at the age of 93. She played the long-suffering wife of Basil Fawlty in the much-loved TV series and was one of the most successful and popular actresses of her generation. Well, her co-star in Fawlty Towers, John Cleese, said that scene after scene she was absolutely perfect. David Sillito looks back now on her life and career.
Basil.
Sybil Fawlty.
There's a kipper sticking out of your jumper. Come on, then, give us a smile.
Prunella Scales described her as an appalling dragon.
Riley, I have seen more intelligent creatures than you lying on their backs at the bottom of ponds. I have seen better organised creatures than you running round farmyards with their heads cut off. Now, collect your things and get out.
Oh, I know.
Basil!
But she was a pillar of a comic masterpiece and a highlight of a long acting career.
Basil?
Hi dear, just checking the doors.
Prunella Scales had grown up in Surrey. Her mother had been an actress, and aged 8, Prunella declared that she too would act. Her career began at the Bristol Old Vic, but she soon learned that certain roles would elude her.
In British comedy, if you're a woman, in order to be really funny, you either have to be postmenopausal or so eccentric as not to be a sexual threat. You can be funny and hideous, or funny and old, or funny and eccentric, but you cannot be funny and pretty and clever.
He might leave them all his money.
One early film role was Hobson's Choice.
Hello, Father.
And her big TV break
I'm sorry, darling.
was Marriage Lines with Richard Briers.
I had it all the time. I don't remember picking it up. I didn't think of looking in my pocket. I was so sure you were wrong. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry.
You put Basil in the ratatouille!
But it was a dysfunctional Torquay hotel that established her place in British comic history.
He's from Barcelona.
You'll make mistakes, dear.
Sybil in Fawlty Towers was funny and terrifying, especially if you were Basil.
If you're going to grope a girl, have the gallantry to stay in the room with her while you're doing it.
But Sybil's bouffant shadow was hard to escape from.
Yes.
But Alan Bennett's A Question of Attribution gave her one of her best roles, playing the Queen.
So, now that it's fake, what are you planning to do with it? Put it out for the bin men?
Life at 4 miles an hour.
And then, in her 80s, she took to the water with her husband, Timothy West. The Great Canal Journeys was TV at its gentlest, but it was also a moving portrait of a marriage and the slow ebbing of a bright and witty actress as dementia took hold. Timothy West died last year, not long after their 60th wedding anniversary, when he and Prue had a moment to reflect on their many years together.
How does it feel to you?
Well, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sticking me for so long.
Well, we've done all right, yeah.
And this, their final canal journey, and the end of what was nearly 70 years on stage and screen.
The actress Prunella Scales, who's died at the age of 93. And let's talk to our arts correspondent, David Sillito, who joins me now. And David, she really was a national treasure.
Yes, and we've just had a statement the last half hour from perhaps her most famous on-screen husband, John Cleese, who of course was Basil to her Sybil, and he says, a really wonderful comic actress. Scene after scene, she was absolutely perfect. And then we looked to the end of her life and that unexpected success with Great Canal Journeys. They did not imagine that there would be 10 series. And the man who then took on the tiller after her, Giles Brandreth, described her today as funny, interesting and gifted. And also a statement from the head of the Alzheimer Society. Remember, throughout all of that, we were seeing the effects of dementia, and they said she was an inspiration, not just for her achievements on screen, but because she spoke so openly about living with dementia. Ben.
David, thank you very much indeed.
Next tonight, bold, brave and an original. The words of Simon Callow describing Prunella Scales, who died yesterday. The 93-year-old had a long career on screen, of course, playing the foil to John Cleese in Fawlty Towers. But she was passionate about theatre, starring in West End productions and fighting for their funding. Sangeeta Kandola has been looking back at her life.
Always smiling on screen or stage, Prunella Scales. Pictured here at rehearsals for Iceman Cometh at the Arts Theatre in London in 1958. She treaded the boards across the capital circuit that decade and the one before, and where she shone as a star, honing her skills as a comedy actress.
Oh, no, Basil, put him back. On second thoughts, I think I'll leave him in charge. I'm sure he's cheap and he'll certainly be better at it than you are.
She was an extraordinary, a wonderful, a remarkable, a brave, a generous woman. She knew exactly what she was doing. She judged it perfectly. It was as if she'd known a Sybil Fawlty in her life. Maybe she did.
You know what I'll do, Basil.
The Fawlty Towers stage play is currently on tour in High Wycombe, where Prunella's Sybil lives on. The cast and crew, whilst mourning her death, are celebrating her life too.
She created one of, the most, I think, iconic comedy character that will last longer than all of us put together. I think, the show already, I think it will keep going on. And her comic timing was just so acute.
Prunella's passion for theatre was part of her DNA. She was part of the campaign to save London theatres when the Criterion was under threat after plans were announced to redevelop Piccadilly in 1958.
But somehow we're determined to make it from London to the sea.
In recent years, Prunella joined her husband, the actor Timothy West, for their successful TV series that followed them on their narrowboat, exploring great canal journeys. But during the series, it was revealed she was living with Alzheimer's disease and openly discussed her diagnosis, which she was given much credit for.
Things are a bit harder for me these days. I'm not strong enough. Oh, my darling, I'm so sorry. I didn't cast you off.
Prunella's family say she died peacefully at home in London and had been watching Fawlty Towers the night before.
Burst his zip this morning. Oh.
A show and a role she'll forever be synonymous with.
Prunella Scales, who's died at the age of 93.